UK versus US disclaimers, phrases to use and avoid. Welcome. Today we'll demystify UK versus US disclaimers so your messages stay persuasive and compliant. Laws differ. The UK leans toward consumer protection and preventing misleading claims, while the US often focuses on litigation risk and what you can defend in court. You'll see the same idea expressed with different words and different risk tolerances. Regardless of jurisdiction, the goal is the same. Be clear, truthful, and non-misleading. A good disclaimer doesn't hide. It helps people understand what a claim does and doesn't promise. Let's turn legal must-haves into user-friendly language your audience can trust. In the UK, advertising is guided by consumer protection laws and the ASA/CAP codes, which emphasize fairness and clarity in marketing. In the US, you'll navigate FTC rules, state laws, and the real possibility of class actions. Practically, both systems ask the same question: would the average consumer be misled? If a fact could affect a decision to buy, it's material and must be prominent, not buried. So, highlight pricing limits, subscription renewals, trial conditions, or data caveats where people will actually see them, near the claim, in plain language, and before the user takes action. Be cautious with absolute promises like guaranteed, no risk, or safe. These invite regulatory scrutiny because they imply certainty. In the UK, prefer measured, verifiable wording such as tested to X standard or designed to reduce risk. In the US, the FTC expects substantiation, solid evidence, and qualifiers that set boundaries, like under typical conditions. Instead of guaranteed results, try most users saw improvements within 4 weeks. Individual results vary. Replace safe with meets safety standard ABC, and no risk with cancel anytime, full refund within 30 days. Specifics beat absolutes. A disclaimer only works if people actually notice it. Make it conspicuous, use a readable font size, sufficient contrast, and keep it close to the claim it qualifies. Don't rely on footers, hover states, or tiny text users will miss. If a claim is in a headline, the key limitation should be nearby in similar formatting. On mobile, ensure the disclaimer appears before the user commits no scrolling traps. If motion or audio might distract, use persistent on-screen text. Aim for quick comprehension, short sentences, key terms up front, and no walls of text. Keep it plain English. Skip legalese like herein or without prejudice. Over-hedging with endless, may, could, and subject to makes messages fuzzy and unhelpful. Be concrete about scope. Instead of results may vary, add context. Results vary based on starting fitness, diet, and consistency over 8 weeks. Define terms that could confuse readers. Explain what premium support, typical results, or limited really mean. Clarity builds credibility and satisfies regulators who assess how a reasonable consumer would interpret your message, not how a lawyer might parse it. If someone is paid or receives a benefit, disclose it up front. In the UK, labels like ad or affiliate must appear near the claim, not hidden in a bio or at the bottom. In the US, the FTC wants clear, simple disclosures such as ad, sponsored, or paid partnership. Avoid vague tags like collab. Place the disclosure where people won't miss it, above the fold, at the start of a post or video, and repeat it if the content is long. If performance claims are made, ensure the endorser's experience is typical, or explain what typical looks like. When using data, cite sources and avoid cherry-picking. If one study is small or limited, say so. For health claims, provide credible evidence and avoid promises of diagnosis, prevention, or cure unless legally permitted. Use precise qualifiers. Supports sleep quality is safer than fixes insomnia. For financial claims, add risk warnings and never promise guaranteed returns. Clarify assumptions, time horizon, volatility, fees, and that past performance is not predictive. In all cases, make limitations prominent, not buried, and ensure claims match what your product actually delivers. UK option. Results vary based on starting point in usage, evidence available on request. This signals transparency and verifiability. US option. Typical results shown. Individual outcomes differ. See details below. It highlights typicality and directs to substantiation. For both markets. For information only, not financial, medical, or legal advice. Add context when relevant. Trial renews at £9.99 per month after 7 days. Cancel anytime before renewal. Or, test it to EN Standard 123. Not suitable for high-impact use. These phrases set realistic expectations and reduce the risk of misleading claims.